when young Americans experience the breathtaking beauty of the Grand Canyon, when their eyes widen in amazement as Old Faithful bursts into the sky, when they gaze upon Yosemite's towering.
For a guy who can barely read, his story is one of failing upward.
What was my backup plan for life? You think this was a plan? I may stop comedy tomorrow, bro. Like, I don't, no, there was no backup plan. I kind of Donald Trump my way into this situation too. I just failed upward and kept going, and now here we are. I'm like, I was like, I'm doing theaters in September? Oh, I better prepare. That's how I feel Donald Trump started the presidency. He's like, oh I better get my together. Shred all these documents.
Comedian Nimesh Patel can hilariously find a way to relate.
You didn't say that you condemn white supremacy.
I'm not going to recite some catechism for you. I'm against vicious racial discrimination in this country. So I'm not pledging allegiance to your new religion of modern wokeism.
Vivek Ramaswamy's run ended with him sucking up to Donald Trump. However,
Watched the Republican debate. There's an Indian guy running, Vivek Ramaswamy. What his number one campaign truth is that God is real. A word, Vivek? Then why'd he make you 5'7"? You can't be president at 5'7". That's shorter than Roosevelt was in the wheelchair. I really don't like him, but I want him to win because I want SNL. And I feel like
Patel chides Ramaswamy, rightfully so.
this is not a comedy show. This is a fundraiser for Donald Trump. He needs our help. The man's in deep, guys. $500 million. Let's do it. We have to raise the money, or Ivanka's gonna have to start an OnlyFans. Actually, that'd be pretty dope. I would sign. Donald Trump would also sign up for that.
I mean, he's got a point.
If Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her.
Trump probably would sign up. Fair play to Patel.
Some colleges are banning free speech on college campuses. Well, no more, because I'm about to sign a law that protects free speech on college campuses in Texas.
Unless, of course, it's the encampments where college students express their First Amendment rights, or his draconian measures with migrants.
America remains the best. I was most recently in Texas. I went because the governor of Texas is shipping immigrants to New York City. And I wanted to return the favor. Estoy aquí, motherfucker. Governor Abbott, I don't know if you know anything about Governor Abbott, but he's in a wheelchair. He's the governor of Texas, he's in a wheelchair. And you know why he's shipping all these migrants who trekked thousands of miles through South America to come to the United States on buses and planes to places like New York? You know why he's doing that? Because he's jealous they can walk. That joke kills in Texas. I don't know how it's going to do around the country, but I'm going to keep that shit fire to me. That guy entirely, okay?
Which Patel is quick to remind him of.
Trump also made a stop at SneakerCon in Philadelphia, where he unveiled a sneaker line. The gold Trump-branded shoes were sold in limited supply for $399 a pair. Guy, Rachel, and Pete.
Thank you so much, Madeline.
Thanks, guys. Of course.
I may or may not have gotten a pair for my wife. Don't tell her.
I know, I'm
just going to leave it as a teaser.
Even as Fox News and the right-wing ecosphere push the Trump shoes.
Hope everyone's President's Day is going well. President's Day was established to honor George Washington and now commemorates presidential achievements like the New Deal, ending slavery, and those sneakers. I'm trying to get some Trump sneakers. Anybody have? Anyone got a plug on the Trump sneakers? Those are fire. They're gold. It's the kind of gold that turn your ankle green. That's I need those sneakers, dude. They're awesome. I don't know if you've read the description of the sneakers on the website. It says lace up and step out and conquer. I think anyone wearing those sneakers is going to conquer the buffet at Cracker Barrel. I believe in their ability to do that with those sneakers.
Patel puts it all in perspective with just how freaking dumb all of it is.
It's unbelievable what they're trying to sell as normal these days. We need to get back to the way things used to be.
What it used to be?
Well, pushing this woke agenda, That's a big issue.
It's almost too easy for professionals like Patel. Allow him to explain.
When you talk to the president of the United States, his followers will talk back to you. And they're not exactly professional comedians, whereas I am. I have nothing better to do all day than ruin some white lady from Kansas's day. Some lady the other day, I talked to Donnie, and some lady the other day read my profile, says Nimesh Patel, and she said, go back to Iraq. Which in like 2002 would have been a decent insult, you know? But I read her profile, it's a white lady with a picture of her 2-year-old son. That profile says, conservative Christian mom. I wrote back, I'm gonna pray to Allah that your son is gay.
Absolute gold. I love this guy.
What brought you here today?
My boss is here, so I'd come to see him.
Who's your boss?
President Trump.
He's your boss?
Pretty much. He's all of our bosses.
In what way? That he tells you what to do?
He don't tell me what to do. He runs the country in a good way that nobody else can. So I consider him my boss because basically they run this country like a business.
I reiterate, it's way, way, way too easy for those who dedicate their lives to point out the hypocrisies in the form of laughter.
My most viral clip, Patrick, is I was talking to Trump supporters, and this is the thing. I'm getting to it. I'll tell you all about it right now. Where you at? Is Melania in the crowd? I'm at all this place with Tuffy. Melania, where you at? Oh, now you're quiet. Where are you? I can't see you. Oh, you a few Pinots in, huh? It sounds like. What's your name, Miss? Polly? I know I was gonna say that. I think Polly is a cracker, but it's.
Does it bother you that he ran a lot of his businesses into bankruptcy, though?
No, it don't bother me at all. No, it don't bother me at all. I don't care if he.
But if he runs the country like a business, he could like bankrupt it.
I don't care if he was smoking crack with Hunter. I don't care. I'm going to vote for him. I don't care what happens. I'm voting for him.
Even if he was smoking crack with Hunter Biden?
Hell yes, I would.
Another MAGA staple, ripping Hunter Biden.
People get upset if I talk about Donnie, but don't dish it out to Joe Biden. And look, I'll tell you this right now. I'll talk equally. I'm an equal distributor of freedom of speech, okay? I exercise my freedom of speech. Every morning on Twitter, I send Joe Biden a Sudoku puzzle. Like, come on, baby. Come on, man. Fill out those boxes. We need you. Keep it sharp, my guy. He looks stressed, if I'm being honest. The man seems tired. I think he needs a night out with Hunter. That's what I think. A man needs a party with his boy. Why are people so mad at Hunter Biden? For doing coke and hookers? His dad's the president. Some of you live in that life right now, and your dad ain't right.
Patel sees it as a potential opportunity for Joe Biden. Let's end with a personal favorite.
Why is healthcare so expensive? It's because, this is my diagnosis, our healthcare system has this virus known as capitalism. That eye roll you just heard was from the people in finance who are like, oh, here we go again. Shut up, you communist. Yes, I am a communist. I love China, okay? I love doctors. I just think the business is f***ed up and you don't do anything about it because you're enjoying all the money you make. We love helping people. We do it to help people. Oh, word. That's why you drive a $120,000 Tesla. That's why. I never seen Mother Teresa in a Model 3.
Before we break it down, please, 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 if you can and are willing, follow Nimesh on YouTube, on his Twitter, his Instagram, and TikTok. All links will be left in the description box below. In addition, check out Patel when he comes to a city near you. It is can't miss. Before we get into it, if you can, please do become a channel member at youtube.com/TYT Sports. Click the join button and or go to tyt.com/join. Please also, if you can, support me on my socials, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. The reason I ended started with Patel's last joke/rant is because if you are unfamiliar, I'm going to make this very clear. We are anti-capitalist. Sorry to all the people who doubted it or who didn't want to see it. Capitalism has been the downfall of this society. It has led to brutalizations. It has led to genocides. It has led to many people who have become very powerful, utilizing it as a weapon against the poor, against the disenfranchised, against the oppressed, to then further the gap. We have seen the largest transfer of wealth in American history, and it has all gone to those that are staunchly pro-capitalist. I have said before that I have beefed on air and made a joke about our very CEO and my boss, Cenk Uygur, when he said that he was a capitalist, and I booed him on the main show, and that was fine. One of the great things about this network is we are allowed to disagree with one another. But as I have gotten older, I feel as though I have grown as a person to realize that the systems in place do not work. And they do not represent me, and they do not represent many other people who have been pushed out, shoved out, spit on, shat on, and taken advantage of in ruthless causes just so some schmucks who are ridiculously wealthy can afford another mega yacht or can afford another jet. And a lot of it, not all, but a portion of it, a subsection, is the healthcare industry. And there are some who are in the medical field that will disagree with me, and that is a-okay. That is fine. Because as Nimesh says, they benefit from it. They drive the nice cars, they have the nice houses, they live a life of privilege and wealth, and they don't live paycheck to paycheck. And it is true that if they were in it for treating people, which I'm sure many are, they just like what comes with it, they would be joining Doctors Without Borders. They would be going to war zones. They would be trying their best to decrease famine. But that's another story for another day. Nimesh Patel is one of the best comedians, and I hope you all will check him out at a show near you.